Hello everyone, and welcome back to StarCraft 2. I am Squall, your host for today. The location of this game's duel will of course be GSL Whirlwind. I'm pretty sure this is a relatively new map, so I'm just going to kind of take a look around. Got a lower depot here. Actually, you know what? I should introduce the players first. So in this game we do have NazGul, a terrifying ring wraith, who is sitting at a computer playing a video game. That's a hilarious mental image, and he is going up against Virulent. They are both, of course, Aspire team members, and they are both in the Masters League. So I'll just take a quick gander at this map, just so we can kind of learn it a little bit. Got a nice tight little ramp up to your main. Got a supply depot there that is lower to prevent the infamous bunker wall in. Natural here. This ramp a little bit wider, and then a raised supply depot. So I guess that's kind of like a weaker version of destructible rocks, just to kind of restrict the entrance a little bit and help you defend early on until it is destroyed. And moving on out, I guess your third would be here. It is on the high ground as well. Got two pretty big ramps leading up to it with more destructible rocks there. I don't know why those ones are there. They feel a little bit pointless, but that's okay. And then, okay, so I guess that would be the... Okay, you got another one. A lot of these bases are on the high ground. That's very interesting. Okay. Yeah. And then you got another base up here. Yeah, they're all kind of on the high ground. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think I saw this, what show was it? It was one of Gosu Doa's show on the IPL. Like, one of the ones where he featured new maps. I think he showed this one on there, because this does look familiar. But, yeah. So, as I mentioned, GSL Entombed Valley was made for the GSL, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's relatively new. So, good times. So, Virulent's gonna fast expand to his third, because, well, his natural's got a pylon at it, like always. I love how that's evolved into the metagame. Making a building whose sole purpose is to eventually die, just so that you can slow down your opponent's economy. You know, because, yeah, the game evolved into, well, being very macro-orientated, and what's the best way to beat macro play or things like that? Well, slow it down in some way. And, you know, 100 mineral building to slow down the economy of a Zerg is definitely worth it. So, NazGul going to do his Forge Fast Expand. I would assume he's going to throw down maybe another pylon here, just so that way you know, he's got a double wall against that supply depot. Or he'll completely wall, and then eventually destroy that supply depot. That's actually kind of a cool idea. I like that. I think that might be what he's going for. I'm not sure if this is a complete... I don't think that's a complete wall off. It doesn't look like it to me. But I guess we'll find out if Virulent tries to do a Ling run-by. So, Virulent gonna take his third. Very typical. I guess I'll bring out the production tab. So, okay, kitty build. What Poser's talking about is a 7-gate Blink all-in, which a Team Liquid Form member, Team Liquid Form member, I think I mangled that word somehow, form member named Hello Kitty, or something like that. Yeah, he wrote up a guide for doing a 7-gate Blink all-in against PvZ. Claims it has something like an 80% win rate. I don't know if that's actually true, but apparently it's very potent. So we'll see if NazGul does go for that. Because, well, Blink's pretty good. And if you have 7 gateways making stalkers, you will have a lot of stalkers. And oftentimes, a lot of stalkers can kill things. Yeah, there's my analysis on the matter. So, yeah, it looks like he's going for that. Getting the +1 and then the +2 is a key component of said build. So, we should see a Twilight Council go down for too terribly much longer. Already starting to get the gas to that end. Virulent scattering some Lings around the map. Always love seeing that. Just, you know, lets him get a... What is that Ling? Oh, it's like... It's hiding there, man. You can barely see that. But yeah, just get some lots of map vision, and that's a good idea with this map especially, because it's a very large map. I mean, look at this. It's very big. So, yeah, you know, I mean, normally Overlord spread can get you a lot of the map vision that you want, you know, but since it's such a big map, it's a good idea just paddling around. They're so cheap. You might as well do it, and, you know, in this game, knowledge is power. So here goes down a forward pylon, and wow, this is a pretty short distance from here up to the natural. We've got 3 more gateways going down. Now, if I'm remembering the build correctly, I read it pretty quickly the other day. You do some 4-gate pressure at the start, and it's not designed to kill your opponent. It's just designed to make the Zerg have to build a lot of stuff. Excuse me. I'll actually make a note to remove that cough, so that way I'm not deafening you. Excellent. We're back. So, yep, starting to warp in a bunch of zealots, joining up with that one zealot rallied all the way across the map. Virulent already making a bunch of roaches. Seems he has an inkling that this is indeed coming. A single stalker there to support. The drone's just gonna run away, because, well, what are you gonna do against zealots if you're a drone? So here we go. So, a whole bunch of roaches coming, and ooh, they're gonna pin in NazGul stuff quite effectively. And while he is going to lose everything, this is about what he wanted to accomplish. Now Virulent has approximately 10 drones that won't exist because they remain to roaches. Or 8 drones, there we go. So, slow down the opponent's economy just a little bit. Pylon does get picked up on and exploded. Oh yeah, I made quite a bit of sentries. Okay. It's kind of fun having the observer chat. They can pick up on things that I'm missing because I'm too tired or I'm just not noticing. Twilight Council is on the way, so we will probably see Blink and then +2 start at pretty much the same time. That should be pretty cool to see this execute. Yep, there's the Blink, there's the +2. Going down pretty much the same time. Chrono Boost is saved up for those upgrades. And 3 more gateways are on the way, so probably going to start to see a really big swell of Stalkers before too long. I'm not sure if he brings all the sentries to the attack, or if he leaves one behind for force fields against run-bys and the like. But I do know that you want some sentries with this 7-gate Blink all in. Just so, you know, you can segment off units, because force fields are really, really good. In-game map editor, as they say. So I've got a bunch of roaches trundling out across the map. Don't know if they'll really be able to do too much, because, well, there's a lot of stalkers now, and there are force fields to pin those roaches in, trap them, and kill them to death. That said, though, there are quite a few links coming out across the map. Could be Virulent knows that he's going up against this build and is trying to counter it by doing his own very aggressive play. But here we go. Stalkers all filing out, one at a time. And here we go. Is he going to focus on the roaches? No, he's just going to try to fall back. But that's not going to work out so great without roach speed. Although it is finishing up in just a second. Here we go. Nice little surround. The lings have all evaporated, though, and he's focusing down the sentries. Excellent play by Virulent. The last sentry does fall now. It's just the stalkers. And it looks like NazGul's timing push here has been thoroughly detoothed. Detoothed? Is that defanged? There we go. Declawed. Detoothed. I've never heard of detoothed. If anyone's ever been detoothed, that was probably a horrible experience. But NazGul looks like he's still going to try to push. He does still have a decent amount of stalkers. Oh no, Virulent just on hold position. And going to lose a bunch of the roaches in this retreat. Lings are swinging around for a flank. Or potentially a run-by. Oh, picking up the probe and the pylon. Excellent play. Oh, but he's not going to quite get the pylon. But we got a nice surround. Lots and lots of Zerglings wrapping around the entire stalker ball. Trying to blink as best he can, but he's losing a lot of stalkers. And those roaches still dealing out quite a bit of hurt. And yeah, NazGul is going to lose this entire force. Very unfortunate. Warping in a big round of stalkers here. But I don't know if that'll be enough. He will be able to clean up everything. Talking about WoW. Anyway, I was just saying, he was going to clean up the rest of the lings there. But Virulent did pull back. Yeah, it looks like NazGul is going to continue pushing with this. He does have +2, which is, of course, very powerful. The Lings only have +1, so they are being two-shot by those Zealots. And here we go. NazGul continuing to push. And Virulent looks like he's forced to fall back. Pathogen glands. That's the infestor upgrade, I'm pretty sure. Is there an infestation pit? Yes, there is. So once he gets, I keep getting distracted by the chat, and I want to explain to them, because I understand well, but I'll have to wait until after the game. And anyways, once he has Infestors out, that will help immensely, as he'll be able to pin all those Stalkers in place. They won't be able to blink around, there'll be lots of AoE damage, and the Zerglings will just be able to go to town. But here we go, NazGul with a lot of stuff. Zerglings wrapping around absolutely everything. Are there any Infestors on the field yet? No, there are not. It's going to be all down to these Zerglings, which are evaporating very, very quickly. More roaches are coming. The Zerglings are doing the best they can, but this is looking a bit tough for Virulent. He's losing so much stuff. Aggressive blink forward takes out even more roaches. Some links come to support. I don't know if it'll be enough. Virulent does have some Spine Crawlers here that will help buy time. But another blink forward picking off even more stuff. And even though NazGul took a lot of hurt early on, he's still making this work. Queen trying to transfuse. But Virulent's army is evaporating very quickly. More Zerglings do come out, but they're just rallied. And now they're starting to get a good surface area on those Stalkers, and they're not being blinked quite as effectively as they could be. But, the pause and the quit. So, yeah, there's that 2-gate play in action. Wait, can I not unpause it? Oh, okay, I guess because I'm an observer. I wanted to unpause it and look around, but anyways, that is that 7-gate all-in timing kind of being showcased, and it's definitely effective, no question. So, thanks guys for watching. Once again, if you are watching this from the vVv YouTube channel, please do check in the description below for a link to my YouTube channel, where there's just a lot of other, StarCraft 2 content. Lots of good times. So, yeah. See you guys in the next video.